Togoland Liberation TV, echoing the call for self-determination.
Hello, I welcome you back to the second episode of the letter National Association of Indigenous Ghanaians. In the previous episode, we looked into the beginning of this letter up to the 4th paragraph. Today, I'm taking you through to the other paragraphs and for us to come to terms with the reality around us. I thank you so much for all the good message you've sent, the encouragement. I really appreciate them and I pray you keep them coming. Keep the comment section very busy so that we keep our discussion going. I welcome you to invite your friends to also watch this discussion with you so that together we can put our heads together and forge a common future for ourselves. Thank you so much for having time for me once again. Togbio mamao dumegao meda akpenami miawezo va Togoland Liberation pe yavanlanji ake le nukpokpo yike va yia miele nku de agbanle yike habobo aɖewo ŋlɔ tso mia ameyawo ke nenye Togonyigba evelia yike wo ma eye wohia be mianɔ mia ɖokui si gake English yevuawo woe woto mɔwo ŋu kaka zi mi ɖi te mi ɖe to be miawo mi makpɔ agbe ya agbɔ abe dukɔ ene o ke boŋ akɔ miate ɖe woƒe ekluvi dukɔ yi ke woyɔna be sikaƒuta woakɔ miate ɖe mea. Dumevi aɖewo wole dukɔ ma me alo woyɔ wo ɖokuiwo be dumevi akuakuawo. Woŋlɔ nuwo tso mia ŋu tso gbe ma gbe ko wobe mia azɔzɔ xezɔli kple woa eye wogbea va se ɖe gbea wɔna mawo le dzi. Eye meka ɖe dzi be tso gbeawo tso gbea miesena nya ya be votatɔwo menye Ghanatɔwo, eʋeawo menye Ghanatɔwo. Wo kple nɔvi yawo ke ne le dziagbe ɖa anyigo mea wo menye Ghanatɔwo. Woawa wokɔ plebiscite yi wokɔ va Ghana. Le nukpɔkpɔ yiwo va yi mena mia katã mienya be wɔna ma ba le ke mienya miaƒe dzɔdzɔmenuwo li ɖia be mi menye Ghana viwo. Togoland viwoe mienye. Ɣedzeƒe Togo tɔwoe mienye. Yevuwo, français yevuwo kple English yevuwo ƒe ametete ɖe to ƒe nu vɔ̃ yiwo va wɔ le miaƒe anyigba dzi, wowu mia tɔgbuiwo, ye woma miaƒe anyigba, ye womedzi be miawo ame yawo ne le eʋe gome alo anyigba ƒe akpa mianɔ mia ɖokui si abe amegbetɔwo ne woƒe nuwɔnawoe woe be va se ɖe gbea miele fukpekpe me kaka va da si na egbe yike mi enya sem egbea. Ta enu ya ne dzi yi ma meka ɖe dzi be mienye nyuie ta me koko ƒo na mi. Ame yawo ke wo susu tɔtɔ na mi be nu ya wɔ mi la edu gbãm kple tɔa medze ma bia be ɖe ke ame yawo ne gbɔgblɔm be mi menye dukɔ ya me tɔwo ye mi ɖoko gblɔm ko wo afɔ ɖem ɖe nua ɖe woawo medu gbã ma. Me yawo ne gbawo tso gbe ko votarians are not Ghanaians, votaviwo menye Ghanatɔwo aɖe woawo medu gbã ma. Alo woawo nye be wole wo de nyigba dzi woawo nye Ghanavi akuakuawo ta nya sia nya ne dze wo sia woata ŋgblui. Eye míawo míaxɔe de be míenye kluvi nawo ta nya sia nya yike wogblɔ ɖo ɖe kluvi gbɔ ko kluvia ne ƒoe nenema. Elabe kluvia metsina o. Kluvia tsɔma ɖeke mele si o. Ko egbea míaƒe anyigbadzivi yawo ke yi suku, de suku, yi ŋgɔ hã no nya yawo se ma naneke wɔƒe meli o. Ke be woakɔ woƒe fonowo anɔ online, anɔ avi fam, anɔ nyawo gblɔm be yewo nye dukɔ ya me tɔwo. Amewo be mi menye dukɔ ya me tɔwo o. Dukɔ ya me mi le katã ame kawoe da akɔ hafi nye dumevi. Miawo koe. Eye akɔma hã mia katã mienya be akɔma ɖo zi ɖe mia dzi. Ke egbe na amewo tso edumevi akuakuawo tso be mia me yo kome dumevio mia no mia ro kushia eje be mia tso mi ma no anyi no mia tende to fe shape do bia de keme le mia fa anyigba dzi o nenye be mia ha mia fe dukɔ ya enye dukɔ ya fa akpare nu ka na do bia de keme le mia fa anyigba dzi o tso anyigba mia fe dziƒe kaka va do efugoma do bia de ke meli o kwa mia ofia ko mia no ano lagbalagbe do ano alelena kaka kwa yichi mia tso be enya ya madzo va tso mi do a amaro le mia dome yo ke onye political party menɔlawo NDC kple NPP ƒe minye woa etsɔ ma ɖeke megaka wo tsɔ wo be de political party aɖe ne va kplɔ yo NDC akplɔ dukɔ ya ʋu kekeke ŋgɔdo dɔwɔƒe kae wotu ɖe míaƒe anyigba ya dzi vɔ yewoe míakɔ adam na awo ɖe sia ɖe ne mi da kɔ na wo kɔa wodzo be le gi ega yo xɔna adzɔdoge yo katã woxɔna le míaƒe anyigba mea wokoe ɖe gi wokoe ɖe Kumasi wotu factory ɖe afi ma slave wo no va wɔ dɔli ye dzidzɔm na mi ta ne mi gbɔgblɔm be de game de be de awo tete ɖe to ya ne kpã mevivim na mi o elabe fukpekpe ya me mi le de mia viwo mo fukpe ne mi eyi mi le fia nye kpɔm fifia ma bia mi mia dometɔ kae nya be etsɔme aɖe le ye visi viwo ma le gbɔ viwo ma suku ma dem etsɔme kae le si woawo ŋutɔ bia ɖokui o edɔ ya wɔm le dukɔ ya me edɔ kae le fifia míaƒe anyigba ya koa tete ɖe to ya me ko anɔ kakaka miaƒu ye dzidzɔm na mi ta ye mie da nya ya ɖi enu yawo wokɔ mia dzum be mia aku me akpɔ ɖa be de nu ka dzɔdzɔ ma mi be awo mi dugbanya gblɔ miama ɖo mi wɔ ɖeka kple political party metɔwo kple policewo be no le mi numɔ mi la le no le amewo meke gblɔ na mi bena tame le tɔ na ɖokui xɔxɔ ƒe azɔli etoe kpɔa metɔ ni o metɔ ge hã me mia dzi o gbɔna tɔ ge lo enya mi ta kpɔ ge ni ɖokui xɔ mi wɔ ge kaka kpɔ ta ni elabe gbalẽ yawoa wo ƒe nuwo wɔm eƒe sia ƒe gbalẽ yawo katã ne li le ŋu yawo ɖia wo me ƒe nuwo wɔm kple mi eƒe sia ƒe tete ɖe to ya eva glo ta edze be miatso efianyo mi tso dumeviwo mi tso menye NDC me ko mianɔ afia kpɔ agbe ya gbɔ mi le me tso 92 va ɖe asi na gba ɖe nu kae nye nu nyui afia miaƒe dukɔwo mɔ etsi de dukɔ va se ɖe gbe dukɔ ya me mi le be nye dumeviwoa wo me tso be de awo dumevi aɖewoa wo le fukpekpe me va se ɖe gbe awo mo naneke wɔm tso azɔli ma ŋuti o menye akosombo dam yawo ʋua yi koe nye etsi aɖe ɖam wo lo etsi amewo ɖe le dukɔ ya me tso aŋlɔnyigba tsiwo ɖem fia menye gbe o gake naneke meli woawɔ woli efukpekpea dzi koe etsi anyigba xɔm gbe sia gbe gake naneke meli dukɔ ya na wɔ fia ɖe akɔ dzidzeme vɛ na dumeviwo etsie ma ne yi ɖe agbosume kple ƒe ŋgolɔgbiwo etsi de dua dzim gbogbo ɖo yɔ gake awo mekpɔ ge le afi aɖe ko nyadzɔdzɔ dɔwɔƒe aɖe gã aɖeke mele fia anɔ anyi ɖe nya dzi agblɔ dukɔ ya me mi le dukɔ ŋgɔnɔlawo atso awo nenye be mi hã mi le du ya me mi nye du ya me viwo aɖe kameɖeku gã la mi enu ya gblɔm mi la ɖe menye NDC kple NPP ƒe nya ye o ta mi ame yawo ke kɔ NDC kple NPP kɔ de nya ya me de ma mi kpɔ mi ɖokuiwo dzi mi miaƒe tsɔme gblẽ egba mi dokumenti ya me yi ge akpɔ enu yiwo ke le agbalẽ ya me tso mia ŋu ne mianya be de enya ne wo gbɔgblɔ tso mia ŋu menye gbe o ne mianyɔ Ladies and gentlemen, kindly follow me as we look into the rest of this document. I wish you pay rapt attention to this document, because we are suffering in this entity called Ghana not today. And we are not doing NDC MPP politics. We are not doing NDC MPP politics. Those who are bent on seeing us as alien are taking action to do that. And we are supposed to be in a union. We are supposed to be in union. So if I'm to be in union with you, you must agree that I'm in union with you. I must also agree that I'm in union with you. Now, in 1956, that the Togolanders were said to have voted in the 1950 plebiscite to join Ghana. Which exercise did Gold Coasters also make towards accepting us? Did they also agree? Which exercise? The last time I checked, on the 12th July 1956, after the plebiscite, the people of Ghana went to the poll and decided that they are not going to be in union with the Togolanders. The record is there. So that is why you see elements like this still around since then, telling us that we are not Ghanaians and we are aliens and we are not real Ghanaians. So follow me as we look into this. I will take it from the first, the episode 1, where we ended episode 1, so that you can fall in line. So the first episode ends on the 4th paragraph, and the 4th paragraph reads, "It is a common knowledge that the illegitimate child will someday make his way back to his biological father's home." The illegitimate child. Who is the illegitimate child? The Ghana Police Service did not investigate this group. The BNI did not investigate this group. They are not after them because they are real Ghanaians. And we, the plebiscited ones, are the illegitimate child. So the illegitimate child, anything at all can be done or can be thrown at the illegitimate child, and the illegitimate child has nothing to say. That is why the Ghana Police Service is not investigating those who are calling us alien, those who are saying Voltaireans are not Ghanaian, those who are saying the president Ghanaian must go. They are not investigating any of them. And this is not just a history. It has been there. 2023, there are comments from elements in this country that says that Voltaireans are not Ghanaian. And it's not that the Ghana Police Service cannot investigate this comment on social media and find a culprit behind it. No. If a Voltairean were to say something against anybody known as coming from the real Ghana, they would have investigated that person and arrest him. But those who are saying Voltaireans are not Ghanaian, or even say Evans are not Ghanaian, they are not investigating them because they are real Ghanaians. So the illegitimate child that is crying, that has had enough of this push away, is to be arrested and locked up. But those who are pushing him away are supposed to be around. Please, if you are a true Ghana Police Service, if you are very true with your cause, then you need to do the right thing. The judge in Accra High Court, that court that was put up, a court set up to intimidate our voice, to gag our voice, to muzzle us up. You see, the Homeland Security Foundation has been in existence since 1994. There's no document anywhere from any court that prohibits this organization. So long as there's nothing like that, you cannot say this organization is prohibited. You cannot. That law you are using to prosecute the people, the law was there before Homeland Security Foundation was formed. And those who gave certificates to Homeland Security Foundation, the organization, the registrar department is aware of our modus operandi. Okay? And since 1994, there have been successive regimes. And it's not that the Homeland Security Foundation has was hiding in their campaign. We have been open in our campaign. In 2006, we have our certificate of registration. In 2006, go and investigate. So you cannot say that a foundation that is mandated by law to operate is illegitimate or is prohibited whilst you have no proof to that. So the Accra High Court that is set at political court just to muzzle us out, just to close our voice, is acting against the Constitution of Ghana, because the Constitution of Ghana guarantees freedom of speech and freedom of association. The Constitution of Ghana guarantees that. So long as we are not violent with our activity, anybody that is identified with the Homeland Security cannot be said to be a prohibited organization member. You cannot say that. Unless you are doing your own thing, not in the name of the Constitution of Ghana. So those at Accra High Court that are championing this tyranny in democracy, using their own whim and caprices to decide cases, they are setting precedents, and one day posterity will judge all of us. So this group of people are still around. Let me continue the discussion. So the earlier we stop the affectation of being siblings of alien Ghanaians, the tribes and people who inhabit the Volta region of Ghana, the better. You see, these Voltarians and their maternal nephews are not Ghanaians that they pretend to be all these years. So all these years, we are just pretending to be Ghanaians. So those of you who are there, listen carefully. They joined Ghana through a plebiscite. So we joined Ghana through a plebiscite, and Ghana do not also vote to accept us, okay? And then turn around to say they are not Ghanaians. When was the last time you see anybody from Western Togoland saying that they are not Ghanaian? When was the last time? Until these things begin to happen. Until these letters and things begin to happen. You understand? So, some call themselves Togolese, while the others just do not know where they belong. There are some of them even in very sensitive position here in Ghana, who consider themselves more Togolese than Togolese themselves, and as aliens, we also have always regarded them. Let's continue. These plebiscite Ghanaians constitute a disloyal portion of the Ghanaian population. During the past 25 years, these inward-looking people have been engaged in activities that point to one goal: to divide and destroy Ghana. No one can run away from this fact. From half-baked politicians, SG Antor, and ex-ambassador of Ghana to the Republic of Togo, and his lieutenant Kojo Ayeke of Togoland Congress, through greedy and 10 goats Regina Asamani and Esther Okulu to the ambassador to Benin, hypocrites par excellence Kofi Dumogan, the disgruntled G.O. Awuma and I.B. Bauer, and the misguided pagan K.K. Ekpe of Tolimo, Parliament and Lomé Republic of Togo, into bracket Parliament and Lomé Republic of Togo, bracket close. The division and chaos advocates secession and subvert the country Ghana. Please, look at this paragraph. Listen to the words that was used in this paragraph. The name of people that were mentioned in this paragraph. You see, it is ignorant to label SG Antor as a secessionist or trying to cede portion of Ghana. It's out of ignorance. If you don't know history, then you keep saying that. SG Antor is from Togoland. SG Antor is not a Gold Coaster. SG Antor, from the word go, did not accept to belong to Gold Coast. Rejected the idea of union. And the reason they did that, I will walk you through that history with documents. So to wake up one day and call this person that you have imposed your country on. Ghana was imposed on us. The exercise that you said plebiscite, I'll walk you through it with documents. Then you tell me who actually imposed himself on another. I'll walk you through those documents. We in the Homeland Security do not just talk. Before we open our mouth, we have documents before us. And all those of you claiming to be students of history, you know history or those kind of things, none of you have any document before you apart from those leaflets that you have around. And those photocopied leaflets, which you don't have evidence from their source. When we begin to subject you to critical analysis of each of those things, you will find yourself wanted. So today you are calling someone in his own country as a secessionist because the person has rejected, has refused the British imposition. Oh, black man. So what Britain has cooked to pour on us, we should just start eating it like that. So those who said no, you are calling them secessionists. You are calling them people who want to break your country. Is there any evidence anywhere that SD Antor, Awuma, Kojo Ayeke, and co have roots in your real Ghana? There's no. So calling them secessionists trying to break Ghana, you are the one who impose your country on them. So it is your action that is making them to take such actions. It is your action. Why can't you stay in your country? We also say in our country. The reason you cannot survive if you are on your own as Gold Coast, as Ghana, I'll point it out. I have a document here which we will all look into. Last time, one of your historians was talking about this, and you just took it as, oh, I have the document, I'll bring it out, so that we know who actually is imposing themselves on another. So, my people, you see the names that were mentioned in this particular document. You see the names. So if you are a descendant of any of these people, you should know that your parents, your forefathers, have actually suffered for you to be where you are. And to see that those who kill him or those who kill them are still around, making effort on your life, you cannot be happy at the table with them. Because those who killed your father cannot love you more than your father. Those who kill your father cannot now tell you that they love you more than your. That's why they kill your father, so that they can show you more love. It's never true. So those of you who are around thinking that, oh, Yakata and Ghana told me that kind of thing, be careful. So let's move on. From split personalities like E.K. Kotoka and his cohort J.W.K. Halley and A.K. Deku of ill-fame NLC, through monstrous perverts like Agbo and Salome of NRCL, to drug addict J.J. Rollins, the soldier of fortune, Kojo Chikata, the mutiny and insurrect against the constitutional authority in Ghana. They were responsible for the overthrow of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah in 1966, whom their present hero so much adulates. They were behind the fall of Dr. Bozier's administration in 1972, when it was evolving. A new political culture in Ghana. You see, If you are a descendant of Kotoka and today you are happy that you are a Ghanaian, you are fooling yourself. There are some group of people who claim that, oh, they have arrived in Ghana, not knowing that those who once bear their names were subject, their forefathers were subject to great harm in this country. And today, when we talk about redeeming our history, redeeming our heroes, you turn around to join the enemy. Those who say you are not citizens, those who say your parents are not from this country, and they've taken steps to make sure they did not enjoy their labor. They kill them. Today, you, their descendants, you are around, and you thought you have arrived. You are happy. So the hatred was not just today. You see the word that they use against, let me take it again. From split personality like Ike Kotoka, when they say I have a split personality, go and check. So the family of Kotoka, think. If you bear Kotoka today, think very much and wake up. And his cohort, JWK Hale and AK Deku of ill-fame National Liberation Council, LMC, through monstrous perverts like Agbo and Salome of the NRCI, to drug addict J.J. Rawlings. J.J. Rawlings has suffered to keep this country where it is. But, you see, I was told one day he went to Kumasi and he was told that even though he has married one of them, they still don't like him because he is not a real Ghanaian. He is Ewe. And I know very well that the Rawlingses, the cohorts, knew about this. So we cannot be in the country and our heroes, our parents, will be facing this kind of atrocities, and we, their children, will feel relaxed. We should be sick in our head. We should be very sick in our head that our parents have been treated like this, and we will think that those who treat our parents like this and are still treating us like this, they will one day accept us. So we should keep imposing ourselves on them. We are not mad. So Rawlings is a drug addict and a soldier of misfortune, Kojo Chikata, soldier of the mutiny and insurrect against the constitutional authority in Ghana. That is, they say they have overthrown Kwame Nkrumah's regime. What did Kwame Nkrumah do to our nationality, our nationality? We'll look at that. This Nkrumah that you are praising, we'll look at the history. When we are all trying to save our country from the colonial system, Nkrumah was in bed with Britain to steal our land, knowing very well that Britain has committed genocide in Togoland, knowing very well that Britain and France have killed our people. In 1914, what did we do to Britain and France to bring the war into our country and kill our people? What did we do? Did we sign any agreement with Germany in Berlin to stage a war? Did we? We're in our own country. So for Britain to bring war in our country and kill our people and divide our country, no black man must side with Britain to make sure that a section of Togo is totally wiped out. What happened is stealing. What Nkrumah and Britain did is stealing, complete stealing. They stole section of a whole country and people into Gold Coast. That is why Ghana is a fake country. And I keep saying this. Ghana is a fake country because Togoland was stolen and was added to it. And these are some of the things that we are seeing today. They dislodged General Akufo in 1979 and followed it up with cold-blooded murder. And now it is they and their hybrid nephew Rollins who have plotted with Libya to push back the hand of the clock of democracy in the bloodiest military coup in Ghana. From K.A. Gbedema of 10% ill fame and other ex-swindler, ex-agriculture minister T.S.A. Asari through the fraudulent political weathercock Obed Asamoah to military fraud Ike Utuka, N. Ashale Dason, and Buzel, they cheat, defraud, and suck the country dry. Some of the words are messed up here. So, you see, the families of Gbedema who are still around, I am very sorry for you. When they are narrating the history and you claim that your Gbedema helped Nkrumah to gain independence, not even a hand coup is anywhere around for us to point at that, oh, Gbedema was good and he has helped Nkrumah to gain Ghana. So that is why this structure was erected in his name. When they are putting together those different guys called the Big Six, he wasn't among them. It tells you that no matter how loud you shout the name Ghana, if you like, you can tattoo Ghana on your body or even change your blood to Ghana, you will never be accepted. Nothing will happen in this country and you eulogize your parents. You see, no homage has been paid to you, your father, your grandfather, your uncle Gbedema, who was supposed to work with S.G. Antor, who was supposed to work with Dr. Amato, who was supposed to work with Sylvanus Olympio at the time, so that the land which was being stolen by Britain, by the forces, the aggressors from across the ocean, so that that land would not be taken away, but will remain either a single entity or to join where it was being taken from. You worked against your own people, with those who do not even share anything with you. And you are happy then. At the end of the day, what becomes of you? You see, these are some of the things that you should be thinking about if you are a descendant of Gbedema today. And to learn that people like this are still around. When we talk of Western Togoland, they say, oh, we go and arrest them. They work, they gang up against the system to arrest us because in their mind, oh, we are breaking Ghana. But when Ghana was breaking our country, when our people are being called alien, you were happy because you are a part of them. This is the record. This is the reason none of your areas will ever receive any development. Because, you see, if you gang up against the enemy to sell your brother, your enemy will not trust you because you can betray him. He will never trust you because you can betray him. So, let me tell you the last this paragraph to end this particular episode. By this series of actions, the plebiscite Ghanaians have plunged Ghana into the abyss and inflicted immeasurable woes on its people. So who have caused Ghana? You join Britain to kill our people, divide our territory, and seed it into your Gold Coast, and impose your nationality on us, and you turn around to come out with this document that we have sent Ghana to the abyss. Our forefathers have sent Ghana to the abyss. Please, I'm going to leave you with this one as you ponder over it. In the next episode, we'll look at it again. I encourage you to subscribe to my channel so that we keep the discussion ongoing. Togyo agbanle amenyawo abale ke miesi nitsova yia enye enya vevia do yike wole dadi tso mia denyigban. Enya yawoa enye ngoji do nyawo elabe oyo mia de dumeviaro abe Anto, Gbedema, Pleto, be wonye dugbalawo, kotokawo, rolisia, ya rolisia ne kpe fure dukɔ ya ta. Oyo ŋkɔ ne la fia. Enye gbenola. Menye dumevi o, gake ame yawo kɔ ɖokuiwo va zi ɖe yewo dzi be yewo nye dumeviwo. Eye woƒe nuwɔnawoa ogbã dukɔ ya. Ta ame yawo katã me yɔ ame abe Gbedema hawo yike egbea ne wotsoa woabɔ kɔme dzi be yewo fofo, yewo tɔgbuiwo yewo xɔ Ghana. Nya yawo ne le Ghana vi akuakuawo ŋuti tso mia ŋua woawoe mawo me xlẽ. Ta ne miele dukɔ ya me gba eye mietso miaƒe enya ya gblɔm be ɖe mina miade dukɔa ne miatui wòanyo elabe ame aɖeke megbɔna ŋgɔ na mi o. Ne miakɔ dam na NDC, miata da akɔ na NDC eƒe alɔfa ɖeka, naneke megbɔna dukɔ ya me. Naneke megbɔna miaƒe anyigba ya dzi o. Elabe nukpɔ kple ŋku ame ɖeke mede ne dzɔgbe ŋu. Nukpɔ kple ŋkua ame ɖeke mede ne dzɔgbe ŋu. Ta edzo ma megaɖi mia ŋu o. Mina miatso ɖe agbedɔ ŋu, mitso ɖe dedukɔ ŋu, ne miaxɔ miade dukɔa, miatui. Eye miawo hã etsɔ me aɖe nanɔ mia viwo si. Ne woadzudzɔ miayɔ be ɖe mienye nukpekpewo, no be alien wa, menye amedzrowo yɔna be alien wo. Wobe miawo minye nukpekpewo mi va dukɔa, minye nukpekpewo, mi menye amewo. Minye nukpekpe aɖewo ko mi va dukɔ ya me. Ta medze be mianɔ dukɔ ya me. Enya ya eli. Ewu ame yike ŋkɔ nye se nenye police, nenye kpovitɔ, ne de suku, eye ne nya agbalẽa. Dzigbalẽawo ne naxlẽ hafi nakplɔ nɔviwo ɖo be yewo lém. Dzigbalẽawo ne naxlẽ hafi na be ɖe ame yawo ne gbogbo miaxɔ ɖokui sia ye mialém. Elabe nu yike miatu dukɔ ya ma enye, ne menye wa woawo yɔ sem nele. Anɔ anyi ko ayɔ ame aɖe menye dumeviwoa, ke dukametɔwoe mienye. Mia kpovitɔwo mi menya me ebia ŋgba ɖeke gbo. Kaka ame yawo be menye dumevi o, ne atso be yaxɔ yefi yetsoa yayi fuma, ke miawo ke mi gava ame ma lém be mekpɔ mɔ wòaɖe afɔ. Ke ɖe mi be yewoawu mia? Mi be yewoawu mia? Ne be yewoawu mia ke mina mianya. Vɔa ne nu yawo lia, mi ɖeka nɔ mia fiam gbe sia gbe. Ta megamia kpem na gbalẽa me nyawo dzi yiyi. Mia awu gbalẽa me nyawo ŋu ne kpɔtɔewo mia akpɔ enu yawo katã yike woɖo ɖe mia ŋu. Ena ta ŋgɔdo yi dɔ ɖeke me miaƒe anyigba dzi vam oa, miwo katã me kpɔ ge. Meɖe kuku gã aɖe, Operation No Vote ya ke mie launcha Homeland Security Foundation le megbe nɛ. Ta ne enye NDC tɔ alo enye kpovitɔ ene dzidzim be yakpɔ ame kawoe le megbe na ne dzi. Enumawo mi le tsatsam be yoalé amewo kple tɔwoa medɔ wɔ ge o. Homeland Security Foundation le megbe na wɔna ma. Le posta dzia, ŋkɔ nuwo li. Ne mi dzi ame yike ne le megbe na posta ma, ŋkɔwo le posta dzi. Ale miawɔ aƒo nu kple amewo li. Ta ne mi tsatsam be yoave le ame ɖe ne campaign ma totoge gba ma totoge cho ta anyo bo mbe mi ajujonuma. You should stop chasing people behind the Operation No Vote campaign. The Homeland Security is behind that. Stop arresting innocent people. They're running after innocent people, trying to arrest them. It will not stop this call. Arrest has not stopped this call before, and it will not stop it now. So you are wasting time. If you like, expand the Isawan prison. Expand it so that we can arrest everybody in this country. And make sure, even ants in this soil, you arrest that ant also. Anybody from this land, you can arrest all of us, but make sure you don't leave an ant behind. Because that ant will become a human being and will have a voice for our country. I greet you once again. See you in the next video as we delve more into this document. Thank you so much. I welcome you to subscribe to the channel and let's keep it going. Thank you.
Togoland Liberation TV, echoing the call for self-determination.